When Happy Death Day rolled into the cinemas, I kind of gave it a miss. Wasn't too interested, looked a bit like a slasher Groundhog Day, which it was, and I was just like, I'll catch up with it another time. I eventually saw it, and I thought it was pretty entertaining. It was one of those movies that I left going, I really enjoyed that. Wasn't great, but every now and again I get the urge to go back and revisit it, and I enjoy it more every time. It's just a fun, entertaining, soft horror movie, because every time something's about to happen, bloody guts wise, it just snaps back to the beginning of this scenario. And I thought it worked really well. And even at the end of that, they kind of acknowledged the fact that it's a riff on Groundhog Day. But the trailer for Happy Death Day 2 wowed me immediately. They looked like they went back to that day, they're repurposing things that have happened before. It looked very interesting and fun, which is the most part. And I do love my horror, even the ones that kind of feel a little bit glossy, but the first one was so good, I was happy to go and check out the second one, Happy Death Day 2. And ultimately, it is a story that has good parts and bad parts. The story follows Tree again and her group of friends who are caught back up in this time loop again, as she is forced back to the scenario of the first movie, reliving the day over and over again. Only this time there is a reason as to why that has happened. And this is one of the points that brings the movie down for me. In the first one you just had what was primarily a cosmic gut punch that just, there was no reason to explain it. Things happened, she got out of the loop in the end, problem solved. I don't need any explanations. They feel that they need to give it in this second one, and it's the Holcomb quantum theory type thing that we've seen done in plenty of movies before. And one of the other things that really kind of irked me about this movie was its constant references to Back to the Future 2, which it really wants to be, from posters on the wall to actual people just commenting on that movie. It made me go, it's a little bit on the nose. Do we really need that much information pushed towards us? It isn't a horror movie either. This is a proper science fiction movie. It's all about time travel, it's all about quantum theory, multiverse and things like that, which left me wanting. I wanted something similar to the first one, which had atmospheric horror scenes as somebody being stalked and murdered and having to evade that scenario and get thrown into other scenarios like that and have to deal with it again. But it was the atmosphere, it was the tropes of horror movies that made me enjoy the first one as much as I did. And it's gone from this movie. Now, we still have the characters that we really like Tree, this main character played by Jessica Roth, who is fantastic. He just has one of those terrific smiles that just attaches you to that character. She's so much fun to see go through these scenarios. And it's a real shame that I just couldn't connect with this movie. It brought over too many characters that I wasn't really interested in. It took me to a place that I didn't find the story as endearing as the first one was. But it's by no means a bad movie. It is well done, it's fun, it has good moments, but it has big lulls for me. Periods of time where I just wasn't engaged with the characters or the storyline. I really feel as if I'm going to have to give this a second watch at some point further down the line, because I like the characters, I like some of the jokey material that's in here, but there's other things that just kind of make me take a back step, that made me go, I don't know about this one at all. It feels a little bit schmaltzy in parts, as well as it goes for the melodramatic moments. It goes for really ridiculously comedic moments at certain points as well. It has this imbalance of tone where it tries to reach for too many different variables and they don't quite pull off the way that they should, which is a kind of shame, because like I said, I was really enjoyable first movie to set a second movie that just kind of put me on the back foot, that made it hard for me to enjoy it as much as I did the first. I suppose you should give them kudos for trying something different, which they definitely do here, but I'm not entirely certain that it works. For me anyway. If I had a choice right now, I'd go back and choose the first one every time. That's the one that I'm going to get the most enjoyment out of. That's the one that matches most with my sensibilities. But, you know, maybe going back to it a second time might rejuvenate this one for me. We'll wait and see a little further down the line before I revisit it. I gave Happy Death Day to You, still not a big fan of that title, 2.5 out of 5. Average for me. Let me know your thoughts on the movie in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.